I'm Mary Beth Hughes here with Choctaw linebacker Seth McDonald. You played a good team last week in McNeese. What's the overall mood in the locker room since you're playing your first conference game on Saturday?
Well, it's going to be a big game for us because it's our first conference game at home, and I feel like we measure up pretty well with Shorter because they're kind of the same scheme that we are as the triple option and the 3-3 stack on defense. So, and there's going to be a lot of buzz on campus and stuff, so I'm excited about that.
You've played 4 games already this season. How would you rate this team from last year's team?
Wow, night and day. Just the way I feel like we started out this year where we ended out last year, if that makes sense. We progressively got better last year as the year went on, and like at the end of the year against Delta State, it was a completely different team than it was in week 1. So that's what you want to do, progressively get better and better each week. And so this year I feel like that we've actually progressively gotten better each week, but we're way better than we were last year. So
what have you learned about your team?
We got some dogs. We've gotten a lot better, a lot more athletes this year than we did last year. Not knocking the team from last year, they were good and we fit well together, but this team is just a lot more athletic and a lot more skill out there on the field, so that's good.
Tell me about your defensive linemen. I think you would agree without them it'd be hard to be successful.
Yeah, definitely. We got some guys up front, Lazar, Shelby, Q, Jaquarius Scott, and Carl Randy. Those guys really, with Jaquarius really the nose guard, he does a good job of attracting double teams, so that kind of frees us up at linebacker in the 3-3 stack. I mean, we don't have anybody covering up the guards for us, so therefore if he's drawing double teams, that's making our job a lot easier. So they do a good job up front, and they're big guys, and so that size really helps us.
What's your basic scheme?
We run a 3-3-5. 3 down linemen, 3 stack backers right behind each lineman, and then 5 in the secondary. So,
how did you go from Jones County Community College, and East Central Junior College to Mississippi College?
Well, it was kind of a weird transition. It's just really a step of faith because I got cut at Jones in the spring, and so I was wasn't really sure if the Lord still wanted me to play this game. So I just kind of took a step back and prayed a lot about it. And then when I hit it just right. The time was perfect for me because I hit it when Coach Blaine and them were just transitioning in. So it was a good time for me, and I just kind of stepped right into it, and it's been God's plan, so it's been great.
What's been the biggest challenge moving to a Division II program?
Just, I guess in our conference, the biggest thing is you face top-notch opponents every week, and so there's really no cupcake games, I'll say. Like, obviously we played Texas College and Belhaven, which Belhaven gave us a run for our money, but like there's starting conference from here on out, there's not any cupcake games. You got to be on your best each week. So,
what's the key in general to having a successful record in conference play?
Staying healthy. I feel like it's a big thing. We're a little banged up right now. We have a few guys that's banged up but not injured seriously, but I think the biggest thing is staying healthy and having a good solid two depth chart, 1 and 2. So that helps a lot because it's good to be able to run a number 2 out there that's just as good as number 1. And so right now I feel like defensively we have that. So that's a big step right there for us.
What can you expect from Shorter this week, and how have you guys been preparing in practice?
Well, it's kind of going back to the basics because, like I said earlier, they're kind of the same offense that we are. So we're kind of going back to week 1 or 2 and even back during camp of when we were going against our offense, kind of bringing some of that stuff back. We can expect them to run the ball a whole lot. I think last week they only gave the opposing offense 7 possessions. So they try to keep the ball away from you and run the clock, and so that's how they're successful. So the big thing for us is getting off the field and getting stops, and so.
You were nominated for the AFCA All-State Good Works team. Tell me a little bit about the community service that you do.
Well, I just feel like I've been so blessed with opportunities, and so therefore I just want to give back. Some things like back home at Jones County Junior College, they had a great FCA there, and I used a lot of those opportunities through FCA to reach out to the communities outside. And just a lot of the times it was just hanging out with kids and just playing ball with them. They may not have the best home life or something, so anytime you can get them out of that and just come over to the college and play baseball or football or something like that with you, that's a lot of that. So,
what's your major?
Sports management.
Tell me a little bit about your future plans.
Well, my future plans, I want to go into coaching, so that's kind of where my heart's been from day one. And I'm not like most people where they change their major, yada yada yada. I just really want to coach my whole life, and so the main reason for that is because my coaches have made such an impact on my life through the years, and so I just want to be able to give that back to other kids and just steer them in the right direction. So although sports management isn't technically a coaching career, I'm going to use that, and if I ever decide to get out of coaching, I'm going to be sports management, and you can do athletic director or something like that with that and still be around sports. So.
It's your senior year here at MC. What's the legacy you hope to leave behind?
Well, I mean, I'm nothing special at all. I'm just a guy that goes out and works hard every day, and so I pray, I hope that I just leave a legacy that the guys just see and just go out each day and say I want to be like Seth, because he worked hard every day and gave it his all every single day. And I mean, like I said, nothing special. I mean, I don't want people to play like me or anything like that, because obviously I'm not the greatest player out there, but you know, I just want them to work hard and get better each and every day like I try to. So.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Seth, and good luck this weekend.
Well, thank you.